Hi, welcome to Zenagallery. My name is Zena, and I have an energy reading for today. So let's see what we have. Um, Make sure you're not focusing on. I'm getting. Okay, so this is just an energy reading for today, and it's a humanity reading, personal development and self-development. I'm getting something about a sad energy. Okay, so like depression or oppression or just a sad embrace. Okay, possibly lonely. Okay, not feeling getting worthy, or let's see, feeling left out in the wilderness. Okay, so like feeling dry, deserted. Okay, make sure you're not focusing on that energy and you're using your time wisely and not thinking the worst. Okay, yes, it is a challenging time. Okay, when it comes to prophecy, biblical timeline, spiritual timeline, possibly dark night of the soul, transformation, changing. Okay, the end of October. Just a lot of imbalance when it comes to humanity. All right, so just make sure you're not picking up that atmosphere into one's own personal auric field. Okay, your energy auric field. About feeling that you're at rock bottom. Okay, make sure you're not setting that intention. Make sure you are setting a intention. Okay, and if you are experiencing anything that may it be mind, body, spirit, emotionally, physically, or spiritually, you are feeling at rock bottom, make sure you are being very mindful of setting an intention. All right, so setting one step, two step, or staircase is what I'm getting. Short-term, long-term goals. So I'm sending a lot of love and support out to humanity. Um, yeah, so just be aware and mindful of basically our mind health at this time. Again, this is a very challenging time. We are working our way into the end of the year. Okay, and there's a lot of room being created for us to make some changes. Short-term, long-term goals, self-development, personal development. Despite we may want people, place, or thing to help assistance is what I'm getting. So this is all about tapping into one's strengths. Okay, tapping into one's weaknesses and being mindful and aware that you can do it. All right, we can do it as individuals. Okay, we're more than able to do it. Make sure you're taking your time and have a compassion on yourself when it comes to any type of storms that may. So I'm getting like personal storms within the collective, storms within generational or humanity or just the world. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of personal storms. Okay, personal struggles and battles. Okay, there is no judgment here. There may not be a spark at this time, so just make sure you're listening to. I'm getting positive vibration. It could be music. It could be positive podcast. It could be audio Bible. Focusing on cleaning one's mind, body, spirit, maybe your environment, your house, your car, your workspace. All right, focusing on the movement and not the stagnancy. I'm getting a lot of stagnant energy here. It could be a lot of interferences, okay? Invincible or visible. So just make sure you're setting your spiritual boundaries, okay? Creating spiritual boundaries and focusing on following one's leadership skills or creating one's leadership skills within self. While you may be or may not be in solitude, okay? Sometimes we can't change our environment when it comes to, let's say, for instance, you're at work, a lot is going on. Just make sure you're focusing on creating some type of space in the mind, body, spirit for solitude so that you can tap into one's leadership skills and crafts. Okay, building, I'm getting that confidence and that personal endurance. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, this season you're going to need a lot of endurance. Okay, because I'm getting a lot of death spirits, interference, invincible forces are focusing on collecting bones, so drying up the bones, okay? Um, Make sure you're focusing on flying into ascension and higher elevation, okay? Really, this is really tedious work, but those affirmations, those prayers, um, individual personal confidence, security within mind, body, spirit. Okay. So make sure you're not overpouring your cup at this time, is what I'm getting. Yeah, where we at? 5 minutes. Okay, we're doing pretty good, guys. Okay. Let's see what else. Yeah. Make sure you're not so focused on details. So trying to predict the future. Make sure you're focusing on coming together. If you need support, make sure you're asking. Make sure you are focusing on love is what I'm getting. Self-love and love for others. Okay, yeah, high elevation. So I'm getting that support, possibly that elevation, worship. May it be mind, body, spirit. May it be self-development, personal development, and not focusing on the details. Because right now may be a lot of confusion or lack of clarity. Okay, and that is the planetary shifts, that is biblical prophecy, that is spiritual timeline, that is the collective fear. Okay, so make sure you're not focusing on any fears at this time. Make sure you're riding the waves. Okay, creating waves. Ride it. Okay, so ride it is what I'm getting. Make sure you're focusing on cleansing, drinking a lot of water at this time, getting rest. Okay, taking those cleansing baths. Okay. Yeah, to create peaks of joy, okay? It may not be 100% full-time joy, but creating peaks, okay, so that you can ride the wave, create some movement, or move any type of stagnant energy or interferences that may be coming in and out at this time when it comes to planetary shifts, leading into the end of the year, leading to seasonal change, okay? And take it slow and steady. So I'm getting not rushing, having compassion for oneself, moving at one's pace, taking that self-time if you need it. Let's see what else. Yeah. So I'm getting one may, okay, so this may, I would advise this message here to focus on sound healing, cleansing the mind, body, spirit, and journaling and prayers and affirmations. And I'm getting something with taking your time to do research on what you want to do as short-term, long-term goals, and not focusing on being stuck energy or stuck in the mud or feeling like you're stuck in the mud, all right? Or feeling like there's quicksand. I'm getting something here about there could be a blockage in the chakra alignment when it comes to making type of choices, okay? So that double-mindedness, possibly wanting to live in the past, okay? Make sure you're not doing that. Make sure you're not focusing on the past, all right? Make sure you're using a compass, okay? And your compass would be trial and tribulation, your experiences, possibly the outcome of those experiences, okay? Putting your foot down when it comes to your prayers, your affirmation, your journal, and the lessons you've learned from any type of experiences, all right? And using that compass to move forward, not getting stuck in the mud or in quicksand, and not being double-minded about possibly lessons you've already experienced, wanting to try it again, okay? Because there may be something about getting stuck. When we know better, we do better. So I'm kind of getting something like that. Make sure you're focusing on encouragement, okay? Self-encouragement, encouraging others. Yeah, encouragement to get out of possibly the serpent's lair, the dragon's lair, the dungeon, okay? Any type of captivity, any type of just feeling stuck in one's own mind, body, spirit. So it could be despair, regret, past, okay, repeating cycles, karmic cycles. It could be generational. It could be self-sabotage. It could be personal development, self-development. Okay, taking one step at a time. You can do this. We all can do this. It is doable. Is it easy? No, but can we do it? Yes, we can. Okay. Despite there may be any type of blockages right now, Make sure you're not creating more blockages. Make sure you are focusing on shifting one's own mind, body, spirit into a better direction. Okay. You're not, I'm getting, it's not, let's see. You're more than able. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you're more than able. This is not about, you're not stuck. Okay, is what I'm getting. So don't let invincible forces, people, place, or thing, or the energy make you feel like you're stuck or that you're frozen in time. So I'm getting something about frozen in time and not balancing or imbalance. Frozen in time. Yeah, focusing on being gentle and compassionate with oneself. And I'm getting something about, let's see, thinking well of oneself. Yeah, I'm just getting a lack of compassion possibly for self. I'm sending a lot of love and support. Make sure you're being gentle, looking for those comfort. Looking for comfort, experiencing comfort. When it comes to any type of experiencing comfort, when it comes to any darkness, ghosts, ghouls, goblins, anything that may be haunting or taunting, I'm getting something about forgiving oneself, forgiving others, and letting go and not ruminating into, I'm getting the past or ghostland, okay, ghostland, those hungry ghosts, okay, of oneself or people, place, or thing, or experiences. Let's see. Make sure you're focusing on metamorphing, change, okay, one's purpose, one's north node, one's destiny or purpose, or at least in discovery, exploring. Okay, make sure you focus on coming to life. When it comes to education, possibly, let's see, healing any ouch, okay, any spiritual, let's see what this is, any spiritual abuse, spiritual manipulation, spiritual doubt, spiritual despair, any forgiveness, forgiving self, forgiving others. I'm getting something here about make sure you're welcoming in one's own strength or challenging one's own strength. Okay, I know it's easier said than done, but that's what I got here. What else were we at? Okay, let me keep going here. Something, a lot of love and support. So this reading, I'm also getting possibly, if you're tired, make sure you're focused on getting rest. So make sure you focus on being hydrated. The season is changing, so I'm getting those vitamins. Okay, a lot of B12 vitamins, your vitamin D, getting your rest, staying, getting your water, electrolytes. Okay, focusing on immune support. Okay, this is not about immune boosting. This is about immune support. Preparing one's mind, body, and spirit for the winter. Okay, if you're not already experiencing winter, taking care of like your mind, body, spirit. So your holy temple, your sanctuary, okay, and how you're thinking, and yeah. So pampering oneself, okay. Focus on achieving short-term, long-term goals or any type of goal at this time. Remind yourself you and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so always saying your prayers. Okay, your affirmations. Let's see what else. Conclusions will be within reach for any type of tough cycles to approach. So that could be like just really crushing it out to the end of the year to next year, or just crushing it out for the next month, or whatever short-term, long-term goals when it comes to tough cycles approaching, when it comes to any type of working, any type of doubt. Okay, make sure you're working through these fears. Make sure you're being passionate about working through any fears. Okay, so not giving up on oneself. I see there is a lot of projection energy when it comes to not releasing negativity. So that would be mindful of projection, negativity, being jealous, envy, or projecting onto others that are experiencing any type of breakthrough at this time. So be very mindful Communication is key when it comes to both sides of the spectrum. Okay, so we're going to receive a lot of bad news. We're going to receive a lot of good news. So you just be mindful of what you may be projecting or picking up when it comes to any type of negativity. The more you can focus on personal issues, it will reach a resolution when it comes to compassion for self and others. Make sure you're really taking action on this. So putting on that spiritual armor, those spiritual boundaries when it comes to any type of feistiness, all right? Because our commitment to ourselves, our commitment to our creator, we are his creation, our commitment to just mind, body, spirit, work-life balance, okay, health, okay, health is wealth, health is generational healing as well. So it is being tested at this time, okay? So make sure you're focusing on your endurance, okay, and taking a break when you need to, all right? There is no judgment here, so I'm saying a lot of love and support. Remind yourself you are good enough. We all are good enough, all right? So despite what you may see, hear, feel, remind yourself you are good enough. Okay, yeah, I'm just getting a lot of energy about people not feeling good enough. Okay, but what it is a lot of projection energy. We have a lot of collective transitioning going on right now. So the collective is humanity, generational healing, people, place, or thing, environments. Okay, so make sure you're doing your best to hold on to your own personal vision. Everybody has their own individual vision, so just make sure you're not picking up others' vision, okay? And make sure you're not picking up, projection vision, right? Only you as an individual know what's your energy. So make sure you're expecting a powerful change, okay? Change is always doable. But if we're self-sabotaging or blocking it, then it's going to be really hard, and it's going to be very easy to pick up projection energy, okay? Let's see. Have faith, all right? 100% work that faith muscle. Okay, your hard work is paying off, despite it may or may not feel like it when it comes to being a rough year. Okay, so remind yourself that your hard work is paying off in your work ethic, okay, in your work-life balance, your mind, body, spirit, your short-term, long-term goals. The energy is gaining momentum. So make sure you are focusing on that cycle to begin when it comes to love, self-love, and love for others. Being the real you for you, okay? And that will exude out into the world when it comes to your uniqueness. Nobody is the same, okay? Make sure you're not letting pride get in your way when it comes to ego or any type of triggering of the ego. Make sure you're taking those deep breaths. Again, sound healing, cleansing the mind, body, spirit, work-life balance. Taking those breaks when you need to, okay? Let's see. Success is on your side, so do not let any past mistakes, any regrets, trial, or tribulation hold you back. South Node, okay? Excuse me, this is a revamp, a 360 when it comes to possibly your purpose, your destiny, or any type of new cycles that you would like to begin, or if you're experiencing any new cycles. Make sure possibly if you're journaling or setting a planner or organizing any paperwork or documents for any type of short-term, long-term goals, or any type of bills, or any type of budgeting. I'm getting something about practical planning, okay? Make it as simple as possible when it comes to what you want, what you have, what you're trying to accomplish. Adjustments are always required, so just make sure you're taking those possibly quarterly reviews, or yearly reviews, or monthly reviews, or bi-weekly reviews, okay? Just to see if there's any adjustments. Now is the time for working, okay? Not focusing too much in feeling defeated, or if you need more healing, make sure you're focusing on working, okay? Looking at the bigger picture. By us working through any type of cycles that possibly need healing, and we're focusing on working, you will see the big picture, and you will experience the healing just by doing the work, okay? Where are we at? 19. Okay, I'm gonna close it off. Emotions are running high, so just be mindful of your emotions, okay? Possibly that self development, personal development pep talk, or be in environments that push support and encouragement, okay? A win-win will be out in the forecast at this time when it comes to energy healing. We will receive that around November, December. Any answers that you need will come, okay? And new starts will come as well. So nothing is yet set in stone, so just make sure you're not focusing on the worst. Okay, I'm getting a lot of people focusing on the worst, due to a lot of trauma, due to a lot of heartbreak, due to a lot of lack of faith, a lot of lack of hope. So just make sure you're bringing love into the situation. All right, self-love, and allowing others to serve with love as well when it comes to any type of uniqueness. Okay, no second guessing oneself, and anything that you're feeling is the opposite of that. Make sure you're surrendering it to the divine. Okay, Most High God, Lord Jesus Christ, our creator. We are his creation, and the question will always be, what do I need to release when it comes to self, when it comes to others, when it comes to situations that nothing will come of it. All right, so just make sure you're not getting trapped in that void of course, okay, off path, or things that just nothing is coming of it is what I'm getting. Make sure you're believing in the impossible. Make sure you are balancing any spirituality and practicality when it comes to emotional health. Confidence will be your key at this time. Okay, so make sure you're having confidence. Okay, believing in yourself, that boldness and that courageousness, that inner fire. Okay, that holy fire. Stepping out of your comfort zone when it comes to your success, your work-life balance, your mind, body, spirit, and anything that you may feel you need to be bold and making the first move on. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. So that an opportunity or I'm getting opportunity will approach, or creating opportunities, and prosperity and abundance and generational healing and health and wealth will be ahead. Okay, it does lie ahead. You will see the progress, okay, for short-term, long-term goals. Make sure you're saying your prayers, you're cleansing when it comes to meditation, and contemplating any type of cleaning out one's mind, body, spirit. Okay, so I'm getting something about that soul cleansing, right? There is no judgment. So I'm sending so much love and support. I'm gonna close it off, guys. I love you guys so much. Okay, so there's a little fan, a little shade. Make sure you're staying cool, okay? Make sure you're staying your temperature when it comes to mind, body, spirit. And when it comes to spiritual discernment, cleansing, working, and staying cool, having that compassion, that comfort, finding comfort, all right, and supporting oneself and love for any situation that you may be at this time. Okay, so I'm sending so much love and support. I love you guys so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful night. Take care. Bye bye.